Hello again, and welcome to our Time's Ticking YouTube channel. My name is Jake, as always, and today, me and this cup of tea will be discussing a vintage couple recently highlighted on the BBC. So, stick with us through our intro, and I think I'm going to stick with my American accent today. Now, when we say vintage, we don't necessarily mean old. In fact, it's a very modern phenomenon that has taken a hold of a current couple living in Sheffield, England. Dean Turner and Linda Easton are so committed to their aesthetic that they even have a large home garden and an air raid siren involved in their living space. Whether it's hand ironing clothes or reading vintage newspapers, they both seem to keep their 40s lifestyle well held down. Mr. Turner looks especially dapper with a curled handlebar mustache and three-piece suit. On his vest, we here at Time's Ticking couldn't help but notice his pocket watch chain. Very fitting for the era. However, we did notice something that was a tad out of place with the horological aspect of his wardrobe. A countless number of men during the World War II era wore pocket watches in Britain. There was a lot of DIY and rationing going around, so it's very likely these men were carrying their father's watches, whether in the trenches or living at home. When Mr. Turner's pocket watch was pulled out during his BBC interview, it was immediately clear to us here at Time's Ticking that he cut a corner in staying period specific. He may correct us if we're wrong, but what he's carrying in his vest is nothing more than a modern quartz pocket watch. We froze the frame and checked it multiple times. Quartz is a technology, for context, which didn't emerge until the 1970s. There's no description of the brand or movement on Turner's watch. As well, the metalwork on the inside of the case looks very recent. It was honestly a letdown because his wardrobe is otherwise well tailored to his retro lifestyle. Perhaps he only shops at in-person locations to stay in character, and has not perused online auction sites for a classic World War II piece. We'd recommend maybe a Jaeger-LeCoultre military issue or Waltham watch, both of which would have been available in the UK during this time. Overall, Mr. Turner and his wife Linda do a great job of recreating a very specific time in both British/world history. They both cite their countrymen pulling together despite widespread war, reinforcing the national identity during that time. It may be a bit of a golden age type of thinking for such a bleak time in world history. However, it also makes for a great news story. Hopefully Mr. Turner updates the pocket watch aspect of his wardrobe. If he cannot find an era-specific pocket watch in a shop, perhaps he can break character long enough to check Etsy, eBay, and the like. Simple searches for World War II British pocket watches can make the find much easier, no matter what time period one is trying to live in. And what if that watch is in disrepair upon purchase? Well, there are still mechanically inclined watch and clock repair specialists that can get the job done. So whether you're fully committed like Dean Turner and Linda Easton, or just want to keep a piece of the past alive, reach out and maintain a ship-shaped pocket watch. No sense in letting it rot, old bean. Polish and grease will get it jolly as a Roger, to be fully on display in one's car for abroad, I'd say. Do you or anyone else you know have a period-specific British pocket watch? Let us know down in the comments below. As well, what kind of tea am I drinking? As well, how did my British accent sound today? I tried more than one. Wow, thanks again for watching our YouTube video today. If you've really enjoyed it, we actually have a couple more videos available just right here and right there. On top of that, our entire channel is at your disposal, and if you subscribe by clicking the link that's right next to me, we'll give you the latest update on our most recent videos. So, thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you again.